afternoon. We're here with our board of directors of led by our president, Tony Nick Malasi. I am GM Perry Martinez of INEC, and together with us this afternoon is our Mr. Jerry Padilla from the Aboitiz Power. This afternoon, as a mitigating measure in the ongoing crisis in the Middle East, in the supply of that will affect the supply of power, INEC through its management and with the total support of our board of directors have entered into a emergency power supply agreement with the Aboitiz Group for another 10 megawatts of power to supply us, especially during this summer season that is coming. This mitigating measure will shield us, not totally, but at least a big portion of it will shield us from the effects of the high price of crude oil, no? That will affect on everything with regards to power supply. Why will it affect us? During the summer, the total energy requirement of the province of Ilocos Norte goes up to about even 70 megawatts. Ang ating pong PSA o ating power supply agreement with San Miguel and Aboitiz ay nasa 52 megawatts po. And therefore, pag nagsasummer po, talagang exposed po tayo sa WESM, the spot market for energy. Yung kulang po doon sa 52 megawatts na expose po tayo sa WESM. Actually, INEC has already prepared for that by entering into a embedded solar power agreement. No? Unfortunately po, medyo nagkaroon ng delay sa supply that for 10 megawatts. That's why we were forced, and especially since nagka-problema nga daw sa Middle East, we were forced to enter into emergency power supply agreement with Aboitiz, which I say this with all humility and appreciation, and we'd like to thank the Aboitiz Group. Yung pagkuha po ng extra power supply in these times, hindi lang po tayo nakaisip niyan. Lahat po ng electric cooperative, yan po ang iniisip. Maswerte po tayo at tayo po ay napagbigyan. Nakahabol po tayo ng 10 megawatts from our partner, ang Aboitiz Group. So we would like to show our appreciation also. No? So with the 10 megawatts, our total power supply will be at around 62 megawatts. Like I said, ang average po natin ngayon during the summer is already at 62 megawatts. No? Pagka during the peak hours, ang peak hours po ng Ilocos Norte, nandiyan yan sa mga 10 a.m. hanggang 12 midnight, no? Halos tuloy-tuloy yan, halos tuloy-tuloy. May break na konti sa hapon, pero, and then, 10 a.m. hanggang mga alas 3, medyo nagpipik po tayo, and I guess that is the time our kakailyans na pupunta sa opisina and marami lahat ng ating mga economic engines ay tumatakbo, so to speak, no? And then medyo may time na po yan, mag-umpisa po uli yan ng 8 o'clock hanggang 12 o'clock. I guess this is the time na bumi na po tayo, tapos nag-aircon na tayo, and therefore during these times, excuse me, during these times, these hours, kuminsan po, umaabot po ang consumption ng energy need ng probinsya ng Ilocos Norte to about 70 megawatts, kung minsan nga umaabot pa ng 80 megawatts. So you can just imagine yung kulang po, which exposes us to WESM. Ang WESM at this time, especially with what is happening in the Middle East, napakataas po, may time po yan, mataas ang presyo. In fact, kung minsan po, yesterday we checked, there was an hour na medyo 32 pesos per kilowatt during that particular hour. So nagpavary yan. I have the data here which I can show to you. So when you are exposed to the spot market, to WESM, natural, pag binili po yung kulang po natin, binili natin ng 32 pesos, pag minix yun doon sa nabili natin, doon sa ating mga kontrata na 550, 570, pag minix yun, kahit na konti lang yun, pag minix doon sa 32 pesos, kahit na paano po aangat ang ating kuryente. So yun po yung po ang ating gustong iwasan. No? When we first had the press conference, when INET had the press conference, I told you, we mentioned to you already that we are already in the process of we were already in the process of looking at mitigating responses to this energy crisis. No? Of course, during that time, hindi ko po minention sa inyo, pero isa to sa inaayos na namin because medyo matagal nung ayusan to. No? Si Aboitis po, malaki pong tulong sa akin. In fact, si Jerry, literally parang kinidnap ko at lucky mirror. Hanggang hindi tayo magkapirmahan ng kontrata ngayon. No? I think Sir Jerry has been here for the past 2 days, no? Because we were going back and forth on the contracta. On their side, on the supplier side, we will explain this later, may mga kailangan silang gawin for them to be able to supply. They have to buy coal, no? They will explain later. They have to hedge and buy coal. I-guarantee na may coal, no? So, yung mga ganon, no? That's on the supplier side. Kaya, dalawang araw po namin inaayos yun. In fact, our board gave me authority to get into an agreement over the weekend. No? Nagtrabaho po yung board natin para magbigay po ng authority sa GM at sa board president to sign an agreement. So, ano po ngayon, Tuesday, no? I think kahit na paano, we did everybody did their part and we did a good job. No? We need to, and this is all because now we want to help and alleviate the impending medyo sakripisyo ng ating mga kakaibigan. No? In fact, bago po, if I will be allowed to mention, bago po itong press conference na ito, bago magpirmahan, I reported to the Governor Cecilia Araneta Marcos, and of course to the Vice Governor, Vice Governor Matthew. They asked for a meeting precisely because they are also concerned, no? Especially Vice Governor Matthew. Last night, he texted me and asked me if I'm pwede akong attend yung meeting that he basically initiated, no? Because he's concerned na about what this crisis will bring about to the lives of our Ilocano, to our province, no? Of course, when he texted me yesterday, hindi ko pa alam kung magkakaayusan dun sa kontrata today. So, hindi ko pa binalita yun na at least kahit na paano we have some mitigating measures in place. No? So, kanina bago ako pumunta doon with Atty. Mickey, bago ako pumunta sa Kapitolyo, more or less, okay na kami ng Sir Jerry nag-avoid so printing na lang. So I was able to tell the governor and Vice Governor na medyo at least for the 10 megawatts. In fact, sabi nga ni Vice Governor Matt, I think you should ask for more, no? Kaya from the Capitol, tinawagan namin si Sir Jerry kung pwede pang dumagdag. So of course, that is a ticklish issue. He has to get clearance. Pero best effort, no? Later on, baka may pwede man-addendum. In fact, what we signed, I think they put a provision there that we can ask for an increase. So sakaling kulang na yung 10 megawatts, no? Needless to say, no, those are some of the specifics. I think Aboitiz would want to give some more. And of course, si ating President Nick sa ating board, no, ay
25 megawatts sa Aboitiz is yung price, yung rate is different from this 10 megawatts, sir?
It's basically the same, I think, no? Pinarehas nila yun. Again, let me just clarify, no, kasi ating mga nakikinig, when we say 550, 570, it's around that, no? Kasi pag nagre-rate po, ang component po ng rate, yung power generation, marami po yun. Especially with what is happening. Yung dollar rate, ang presyo ng crudo, okay? So when we say it's 550, 570, depende at least it's computed at the level when we sign the contract. So kung when we sign the contract, ganito ang crudo, ganito ang dollar rate, ganito po yan. So obviously, pag tumaas po yung mga yun, tumaas din po yun. So again, I just want to clarify that. Magulat po ang mga tao natin, ang mga kakaibigan natin, no? So, yun lang, fair warning lang, no? Ngayon, yung ating going back to your question, again, with what is happening, may crisis kasi, this is the best we can do and hope that this will do, kahit na paano alleviate the problem. No? But like I said, may mga nuances po ang kung peace time, pwede, no? Yung sinabi naming presyo, more or less, you can see that yan na po yan. Pero with what is happening, baka magkaroon ng fair warning lang for us po. Pero this is better than not having additional 10 megawatt supply agreement. Dahil, like I said, wala yung 10 megawatt. Sigurado, kukunin natin sa WESM. Ang WESM po, may mga oras na ang WESM ay nasa 34 pesos. So, you can just imagine, even from 570, sabihin mo ng 6 pesos, ang layo nung yung 32 pesos sa WESM. Ang layo nun. So, mas importante nang mag-secure tayo ng 10 megawatt na kahit na 6, even na pag hindi na siya nalayo doon, 6, 7. Better yun than 32. So, again, yung pinirmahan po natin na original sa kanila, the long-term PSA agreement, that's a 15-year contract, if I'm not mistaken, between Aboitiz Group and the other half kay San Miguel. Ganun lang din, around that much yung presyo nun. But, tataas din yun. Even if that was a PSA, tataas din yun with what is happening. Every month po yun, nagpapadala sila ng bill. May mga reason na tumataas din, no? Around, naglalaro siya doon sa original contract.